It's the Argentines who get the first point. Lovely touch from Gallay. Well set by Klug, and she dinked it short. And they get the break on the serve as well, so back-to-back points to start the contest for the Argentines. And a slice of good fortune for them. And that one just off the mark, so not the start that the home fans wanted here. The first 3 points of this first set go to Gallay and Klug of Argentina. And Stiekema and Remmers will need the fans right behind them now. And they get the point. The point that the crowd were willing them towards. And finally, the home nation on the board in this one. It is a hugely important matchup. And if either of these two wants to continue in the competition, of course we won't know who the 8 best third-place teams out of the 12 groups are going to be until the group stage is wrapped up through the course of play today. This is one of the very early matches. So all they can do is concentrate on picking up the win, and preferably in as good a fashion as possible, with points and sets all used to calculate those best third-place finishes. They just have to focus on doing the job and hoping that at the end of the day's play they do finish as one of those 8 best third-place teams. Not the start that the Dutch side wanted here. And that's long too, so the Argentinian pair of Gallay and Klug have won 5 of the first 6 points. And already there's a big gap to close for Holland. Somehow kept up by Gallay, and Klug finishes it off for Argentina, who have started in fine form. Tremendous job to keep it alive from Gallay and then from Klug, both of them having to stretch before Gallay got the finishing spike. And that one does just find the line. And the home fans and the home team really needed a point. So close. An inch or so the other way and they would have been staring down the barrel of a huge deficit. Instead, they've closed it to 4. Too difficult to deal with that one, though. The block from Remmers and then off the fingertips of Stiekema. And the Argentines keep on rolling. Very impressive start from them. That is a delightful touch from Anna Gallay. Absolutely superb. The Dutch defence had no idea this was coming. Beautifully done, and an 8-2 Argentine lead. Gallay and Klug in tremendous form, leading the home nation pair and not fazed by this home crowd for Stiekema and Remmers. They have an awful lot of sorting out to do. Very vocal in the timeout. Those two are a lot calmer indeed. Tremendous start for Argentina. Have a look at the run. Just a couple of points so far in the set for the Netherlands. The first 3 for Argentina, and then 4 of the last 5 too. Not what they wanted to see so far. There's been great success for the Dutch duo, reigning world champions in the men's competition. Brouwer and Meyerson on this court here in Rotterdam, but not quite the same success for those two in the women's competition at the moment, facing the prospect of 3 defeats from 3 to go out of the competition. A point off the timeout. Only their 3rd of the contest. They close the gap to 5. The set from Stiekema, Remmers over the top of the blocker and back into the corner. Can they really pick up their game now? Well, there is the emphatic response from Georgina Klug, who actually apologised afterwards. The spike right against the body of her opponent. Too much power and taking no prisoners. And that's in. So the power on the previous one, this time from Klug. The placement over the top and right to the back of the court. Scrambling to try and get back with Stiekema, but unable to get there. Emphatic start for Argentina. Well, the Dutch have taken 2 of the last 3 points though. Or 2 of the last 4 rather, off the timeout. They've started to go point for point a little more. The problem is they have that huge mountain to climb already. It needs to be far more than point for them, but at least the tide is turning slightly in the right direction. Especially if they can win this one. Tremendous defense from Stiekema. And short from Gallay, and they do take back-to-back points for the first time in the match, much to the delight of the home crowds. The gap close to 5, they really need a big run. You can see what it means, the celebrations, just to pick up that point. And it is 3 in a row. Momentum building for the home nation. Just the wrong side of the line as far as Argentina are concerned. And so is that one. Where has this come from for Stiekema and Remmers? Gallay and Klug rocked. And the run goes on and on and on. 5 straight points to get within 2. Quite a remarkable surge that the Dutch pair have put together. They look a completely different team. Down 10-3, it is now 10-8. And the Argentines all over the place, couldn't sort themselves out after they looked so comfortable and so confident and well and truly in control. Now They have been shaken by Stiekema and Remmers, who are playing with a smile on their faces and playing with confidence. Look at that 6-point run. And a run that is finally put to the sword by Argentina before the Dutch can get level. Calm down, very much the message in the Argentine camp right now. They need to steady themselves, they need to establish a bit more stability. They've blown a wonderful opportunity, a wonderful situation. They still have the lead though. And there was a touch on that one, so back-to-back points. And after a Dutch comeback with 6 straight points to get from 10-3 down to 10-9, now it's the Argentines who start to turn it back in their favour as we head into the technical timeout. They'll be a little more pleased now, leading by 3, 12-9. Well, where did it come from, that 6-point run? It came off the back of a timeout where they were very vocal to each other, and they will hope they can have the same kind of impact off the back of this technical timeout as well. Just goes to show in this sport, no matter how dominant perhaps one team looks at any one stage, it can turn around so quickly. Stiekema and Remmers really pulling themselves back from the brink in the first half of this first set, and somehow putting together that tremendous run. Tremendous entertainment on court at all times here at the FIVB Beach Volleyball World Championships, and the fans very much enjoying the occasion, and now very much enjoying the performance of Stiekema and Remmers. After it looked for some time like this might be a bit of a stroll in the Rotterdam sunshine for Gallay and Klug, it certainly isn't anymore. The Argentines do have a 3-point lead though. Let's see if Stiekema and Remmers can put it together off the back of the timeout again. Well, they certainly get started in the right way. A big hit from Stiekema, too hot to handle for Klug. She did so well to keep it alive, Stiekema, and then to pick herself back up very quickly to finish. The set right on the money from Remmers, the touch delicate. And back-to-back Dutch points off the timeout to get within 1. Make it 3 in a row, and they are doing it off the timeout again. This time it's Remmers with the big block. After a 6-point run earlier on in the set off the back of a timeout, now a 3-point run off the back of the technical timeout, and they draw level. Another block, but somehow helped over by Gallay. A little fortunate the block came straight to her, but then she adjusted ever so well. Tremendous defense. And they get the reward as well. A little bit of confusion at the net, but Gallay did so well to keep it alive, reaching this one somehow. And then for Klug, it dropped down just the right side of the net as far as the Argentines were concerned, and The Dutch not quite ready for it. They do get back within one there, and it looks now as though we're going to have a close second half of this first set. That's wide of the mark. No touch. It's a Dutch point to get them level. The Argentines were saying there was a touch off the fingertips of the defence. We'll have another look here. Doesn't look like it from there. The score's tied at 14. Stiekema and Remmers, winners of the Dutch Premier League the past season, to earn this wildcard berth here at the World Championships. And they really want to leave the tournament with a win. And they're hoping they can get a win that would carry them through to the next round as one of those best third-place teams. At the very least they would want, though, even if they don't make it through via that route, would be to leave the competition with a victory. Delicate precision touch ties us up at 15. So we enter the final stretch of the first set level. The lead for Argentina in this set has been as many as 7, don't forget, 10-3. They lead this one by 1 now. That one right to the back of the court, just the right side of the line as far as they're concerned. Well, it was a good position for Klug. Her rise looked a little awkward, and she could only spike it into the net. Huge disappointment for her. She will feel a missed opportunity to open up a 2-point advantage at a really important time in the first set. No mistake that time, though. Answering back with authority. Right down the line. And alleviating some of that tension. It's Argentina who take the edge. Dutch point. The officials communicating a fault on the side of the Argentines. So we are level again. First to 21 in this first set. Lovely touch this time from Gallay. Over the top of the blocker and into that open space. Well angled over the right hand of her opponent. They have been in fine form on the continental circuit, Gallay and Klug. The Argentines, 3 golds and 3 silvers on the 2014 Continental Tour South America, and then started this season with gold, silver and bronze on that tour as well before joining the FIVB World Tour. They're looking for their first ever win at the World Championships, but they're being made to work by those two. Oh, tremendous play, not once, but twice to keep it alive, but the Argentines penalised for 4 touches. When they thought they had done the hard part, and it's the Dutch who take the point. Tremendous defence, but it all comes to nothing in the end. The 4th touch there to carry the ball over the net. Two sets points for the Netherlands. 2018 and a chance now to take their first set of the competition. Back-to-back straight sets defeats so far. It's out. Mismeasured by Georgina Klug, and to the delight of the home crowd, Stiekema and Remmers take their first set at the FIVB Beach Volleyball World Championships. A very close set indeed. They do it 21-18, having trailed at one point in that set 10-3, and putting together a 6-point run. Tremendous character shown as they turn it around. So the first set goes the way of Stiekema and Remmers, to the delight of the home fans here in Rotterdam. This is how they've done it. 21-18 score, and a tremendous turnaround after starting ever so poorly, 10-3 down, and then taking a timeout, coming off the back of that with 6 straight points. And Gallay and Klug, who looked ever so comfortable early on, then having to really face a fight as the set went on. And now they face a fight to stay in the competition. They have to win this set to avoid elimination. The serve lands in, and an ace to start the second set for the Dutch, the perfect way to get that set underway. Right between the two, both of them left it. And they have carried on their momentum from the first set right into the second. The block carrying that spike out of bounds, and Argentina get on the board in this second set. They did take the first 3 points rather of the match, Argentina. Well, they got off to that fantastic start. It's been a good start to the second set though for the Dutch. They can't continue it. Back-to-back Argentine points to get them level. Really strong work at the net. Nation edge themselves slightly back in front, 3-2. There goes Stiekema, placing it perfectly down the line to get them back up by 2 again. And they're certainly enjoying the day. Oh, too much power from Gallay. And Stiekema was able to help it back up ever so slightly, but the teammate not close enough to try and get to it. Beautiful placement that time from Stiekema, away from Klug, and Holland have their 2-point advantage back, right between the pair. Delicate and delightful touch from Georgina Klug to get Argentina back within 1. It just took Stiekema and Remmers a little while to get going in this match, and ever since they have done, it's been a relatively evenly matched affair. That one finds the line, and the 2-point advantage back for the home nation. They're just about keeping the Argentines at bay in this second set. Lovely touch from Stiekema. A 3-point Dutch lead. The soft hands from Michelle Stiekema. Able to dink it over. Very close to trying to turn that one over. They gave it their very best efforts. A slight collision making it difficult. The fault called against Argentina here for the carry, and the Dutch leads by 2 again. They'll make it by 3 now, rather, 8-5. That is superbly placed by Klug. A slice from that far side of the court to the near side, the drop shot over the net. No way that the Dutch were going to reach this one. Power from Remmers. Right down the throat of Anna Gallay. Really good defensive adjustment from Argentina there. Had to scramble towards the net. It was very good play from Klug to set it well for Gallay. They've taken advantage of that situation too. Back-to-back Argentine points to get within 1. The Dutch having to rotate on defense, and Argentina taking full advantage. The joust at the net, won by Daniela Remmers. The Dutch lead is back to 3, back-to-back points. They're across the halfway point of this second set. And they can start to see the end in sight. They can start to see a first win in sight. Argentina will pull one back as we head to the final point before the technical timeout. Can the Dutch re-establish their three-point advantage? Or will the Argentines make it a one-point set before that technical timeout? It's the home nation who move into the timeout with the momentum. Again, the soft, delicate touch over the top of the blocker. Very well placed. And Stiekema and Remmers lead 12-9 in the second set at the technical timeout, having taken the first 21-18. Their first set of the World Championships, perhaps closely followed by their first win of these FIVB Beach Volleyball World Championships. You can join the conversation here with that hashtag FIVB World Champs at the bottom of your screen there. Get in touch with us about any of your views on these pool matches here in Rotterdam or in any of the other 3 venues in Holland, The Hague, Amsterdam and Apeldoorn. 12 pool divisions in the men's and women's competition played over those 4 venues, as well as the round of 32, round of 16 and quarterfinals in those 4 different host cities, and then the semi-finals and finals to take place in The Hague. Both of these teams trying to prolong their stay in the tournament. The loser is definitely out. The winner could go through as a third-place team in pool out. Home fans hoping to continue their representation with as many teams as possible in the knockout stages. Big block from Daniela Remmers. Some really good Dutch momentum now. They lead by 4. And across the halfway point of the set, and they're 7 points away. Well directed by Klug. A much needed point for Argentina at that stage. It would have been a huge deficit, 5 points down. Had they not taken that point, they get back within 3 instead. The deficit is 4 again. Finished off by Remmers. They can start to see the end in sight. Gallay over the top. And long and in. Between the defense. The Dutch lead has grown to 5, and they're only 5 points away. Argentina having to call timeout here with the Dutch momentum building. Having taken the first set 21-18, they lead in the second 16-11. And now Gallay and Klug need to come up with a big comeback. Of course, it was Stiekema and Remmers who pulled off the big comeback in the first set, having been down 10-3 and winning 6 straight points. Now in the second set, they've gone on a run too, and they have taken 3 points in a row. And the Argentines need to come up with a run of their own to stay in the competition. The SS Rotterdam in the background there, providing a spectacular setting here in the port of Rotterdam. Known as the Grand Dame, the former flagship of the Holland-America route. And these two teams hoping that it's the setting that can still yet provide their route through to the round of 32. And the journey will end for one of these two here in not too many minutes. Much needed point for Argentina. Big time attack hit from Remmers. They are closing in. A 5-point lead and just 4 points away from the match. And there she is again. The power the first time, the placement the second time, very well positioned. Able to rise to reach the little dink from Klug and direct it back over the top of her opponent. Down the line and in for Argentina. Is this the start of a tremendous comeback for them, or are they just delaying the Dutch win? Well, this time doing the damage was Stiekema. The touch off the fingertips of her opponent. And Holland only 2 points away from their first win in the competition. The big block from Remmers again. And it's the Dutch who are going on a run once more. And what an important run it could be, because if they can get a straight sets win, if they can get a big win in this match, it might give them a chance of progressing as one of the 8 best third-place teams in the 12 pools. Argentina pull one back through Gallay. The margin of victory could very well be significant. Every point matters still at this stage. It is a big victory for the home nation. Stiekema with the final point to delight the home crowd. And after losing their first 2 matches at these World Championships in straight sets, they win one in straight sets. That's what these fans have come to see. A 21-18, 21-14 victory for the Dutch duo of Stiekema and Remmers. They are delighted. And this is how they got the job done. The big finish from Stiekema, and the big win in that second set with a deficit for the Argentines that puts them out of the competition and might give Stiekema and Remmers that lifeline that they need to continue as one of the third-place teams in Pool L. Argentina's Gallay and Klug out of the competition after this defeat in straight sets in a time of 39 minutes against Stiekema and Remmers, the Dutch wildcard entry. They win it 21-18, 21-14. And we can hear from the winners now, Michelle Stiekema and Daniela Remmers.
Michelle, what about this match?
Yeah, we're so excited. We started and we were like a little bit nervous, and then all of a sudden we were like, we want to enjoy, we want to play, and we want to win, and we played like winning, and it was great. Yeah.
And how about these kids?
About this?
The kids on the stands?
It's really amazing. I never hear the crowd scream so loud. It's really great to hear them. They're so enthusiastic. It's really fantastic.
You came in with a wild card. What do you think so far?
Well, we were like, okay, we're the wild card, we're the last one in, just enjoy, and now you win one match, and that's for us like the winning of the World Championship. So we're just very happy.
Thanks, girls.
Well, Gallay and Klug took their first match to 3 sets, but they've lost the last 2 back-to-back straight sets defeats to see them finish bottom of the group. The Dutch team will finish 3rd. Whether that is good enough to advance through to the round of 32, we will have to wait and see. Italy and China both already through to the next round of the competition. So there's an agonising wait now for Stiekema and Remmers, but they have finished with a win. Dutch delight in Rotterdam.